All right, back here live now on Facebook. Governor Larry Hogan, former Governor Larry Hogan, at the podium about to declare his victory at this point for the Senate race from the Republican side. 67%, Robin Picker coming in at 25%. Governor is already taking the podium, so let's listen in to what he has to say.
And I became only the second Republican governor reelected in the entire 242-year history of the state. So thank you. You know, we've always been an underdog. They've always counted us out. But every single time, together, we have beaten the odds. So thank you. Tonight, I want to thank all the people of Maryland for their continued support. I want to congratulate all 6 of our primary challengers and their campaigns. And it looks like it might be a long night before they decide that other primary. But let me also congratulate County Executive Elsa Brooks and Congressman Trone and their campaigns. But tonight, the campaign for Maryland and America's future begins. With your help, we're going to bring our case for strong, proven, effective, and independent leadership directly to the people of Maryland all across this state, from one end of the country to one end of the state to the other. So thank you very, very much. Just 95 days ago, we launched this campaign. And I wasn't looking for a new title. I didn't need a job. But I decided to take on this challenge because I have never been more concerned about the direction of our nation. There are times in history when we desperately need leaders to step up and put the country first. "50 years ago, a congressman from Maryland made a tough decision, and he became the first Republican to come out for the impeachment of President Nixon. He put aside party politics and his own personal considerations, and he stepped up to do the right thing for Maryland and the nation. That congressman was my dad, Larry Hogan Sr. I learned a lot about integrity and public service from him, and I have tried to live by the example he set. But today, Washington is completely broken because that kind of leadership, that kind of willingness to put country over party has become far too rare. And America is at a dangerous, critical crossroads. Most Americans are thoroughly convinced that we are hopelessly divided, that Washington is completely dysfunctional, and that our entire political system is fundamentally broken. The voices of the exhausted majority are often ignored in deference to the demands of the loudest and angriest few who seem hell-bent on tearing America apart. Enough is enough.
Listening to former Governor Larry Hogan now being declared the Republican candidate for the upcoming Senate race. It has been 40 years since there has been a Republican senator from the state of Maryland. Governor Hogan saying that they needed some strong, proven, effective leadership across the country, like what he brought when he was here in the state of Maryland. 95 days ago was just when they launched that campaign, and he said we need leaders to step up, and that's why he accepted the challenge and decided to get in the race for senator.
Yeah, this was kind of an expected early call here from Decision Desk HQ, but this one over here, when we talk about the Democratic Senate primary, he mentioned it in his speech there, saying that this is going to be a long night for these candidates here. Angela Alsobrooks leading early here. We only have, if you look down here, 34% of the estimated total votes so far, but we are expecting more this to be a tight race as we continue on here to see who faces him come November.
An interesting race, too, because David Troen has touted himself as the candidate to beat Governor Larry Hogan. And like you said, Governor Hogan actually said it's going to be a long night for this race right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can even kind of see where some of the counties that Troen is going to, is taking this early lead, 81 to 13% out in Garrett County. You can see even in Frederick County, 72-25. That's in his current district right now. But also Brooks leads in Baltimore, 54 to 42%. You can also see Montgomery County.
Close.
Close, still leaning Troen.
Howard County, neck and neck.
Very tight there.
And Carroll County, Troen leading there. Let's take a look at the mayor's race, because I know a lot of folks watching it, because that was a very, very close race when we looked at that one before as well.
Yeah, still really looking at the early vote here. We can turn off the heat maps that we can see right now. It is leaning Sheila Dixon. These are, from what we understand, only the mail-in and early votes. So Sheila Dixon leading in those right now to see. We'll see how this wraps up as we continue.
All right, we're going to take a little break, and we'll join you back here live on Facebook as we continue to watch the numbers come in.